Right then, Jack, 29 was what you got in the last paper 2 marks, which was disappointing to say the least. So let's see if this is a more realistic snapshot of what you can do. Okay, so the first thing I'll pick you up on is that this is a calculator allowed paper, and a calculator won't include extra noughts. Now, in the context of money, just like you've written £3.60 there, you would need to put that 0 in. So you're going to lose a mark for that. Again, this is something you wouldn't have come across on a higher tier paper, which is what's the units that you would best use to measure that. So for the area of a classroom, area means it's something squared, and the length and width of a classroom you'd measure in meters, so you'd be looking for that to be meters squared. Volume, again, is something cubed, and the volume of a bucket you could write as centimeters cubed. But because a bucket usually carries liquid, you could also say litres, but not litres cubed, just litres. Distance of a race, if you think about most athletic races, they run in meters. 100 meters, 200 meters, 1,000 meters, 10,000 meters. So that's what they're looking for there. And a sack of potatoes would usually be measured in kilograms. B, C, G is right. The parallelogram is not that, because that's only got one pair of parallel sides. That is known as a trapezium. What parallelogram has is 2 pairs of parallel sides, so it's F. So 3 for that, 7 for the page. That's good. Use a ruler in the real exam though, in case you get it wrong and you need to rub it out. 99 is correct. For this one, put everything into the formula that you know, which you have done up there. And then you have to solve the equation. So you'd have 230 is 210 plus h. To get the h on its own, you have to deal with the 210. It's an add 210 on that side, so you have to take 210 off each. So h will be £20. For this one, you've got them the wrong way round. That is the median, and that is the mean. So because you've got them the wrong way round, you've got to be careful here. You have put that arrow there to say, oh, hang on, I've got that wrong, but it would help if you put an arrow there as well to say, and that's the wrong way around as well. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt this time, but you need to be careful. You wouldn't have got full marks for that in the exam. 9 for the page. That's correct, that's correct. 3839 is right, but you're not then saying which service. So you've done all the maths, but you haven't answered the question. So you're going to lose a mark. Take a look how I explain this on the video clip. It is something that you need to practice because they come up on the foundation tier every year pretty much, and they're easy marks. 3675, good. 29.5, good. Add 3 every time, half every time. Right, that's not a number, sorry, that's not a word, it's a number. They may penalise you for that. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt again. 7 for the page. 4, 6, no there isn't. Sorry, 9 for the page. Wrong way around. Okay, it's always across, then up. 8, 2 is wrong. They're the wrong way around, but also that should be 0, but the last one is right. So 2 marks for that. 4 is right, but that isn't right. What's happening here is they're going down, down 2, down 4, down 6, down 8, so that one will then be down 10, which will take it to negative 6. Here you've got a pretty straightforward equation. It's divide by 4 you need to get rid of, so to do the opposite of dividing by 4, you're multiplying by 4. 32. That's correct, but then you need to finish it off by simplifying it. That's not right, and that's not right. Now hopefully, after the work we were doing on group data last week, this is more straightforward now. The probability of a randomly chosen patient from this group having at least 3 visitors, well, at least 3 visitors is 3 visitors or 4 visitors or 5 visitors. So you're going to add up these. Now the number of people then with at least 3 visitors is 21 out of, I was telling you in the question, there are 50 patients, so it's going to be 21 out of 50. And then for this to work out how many visitors there are altogether, just like I was saying last week about group data, choose a column, so 214, that's telling you there are 14 patients who had 2 visitors. So as far as visitors are concerned, there's 28 visitors there, just there. So that's going to be 28. So you have to multiply all of these and add those in order to answer that. So no marks for that question. 4 for the page. And then it looks as if you're just rushing through what you can. So that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Now I know that you can easily complete a paper in an hour and a half, so the fact there were so many questions there you left out suggests you didn't give yourself enough time to do the homework. 7, 16, 22, 31, 35, 40. Last time 29, so it's an improvement, but it's not what you were capable of, it's just what you can be bothered to do, which disappoints me. It's an E, it's 10 marks off a D. I don't think that's a fair reflection of your ability.